Social media gurus are all lying to you. They're all so wealthy, they're all so successful. I'm not hating on them whatsoever, but is the root of their success or where their success came from, is it really transparent? They sell you on courses where you have to spend thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's money that you might need to invest elsewhere, or you might go for another person, but it's a lot of money to spend on someone and they're not fully being transparent to you for one particular reason. So in this video, I'm going to share exactly what all of these gurus are doing, and I'm going to share the strategy that you guys can steal to sign more clients for your agency or your consultancy or your coaching business, as these gurus are doing right now. So come on in, let's relax, let's actually ask, what are these gurus doing firsthand? You got the likes of Joel Kaplan, Iman Gadzhi, Jordan Platten. They're all like the SMMA. They're like the top tier when it comes to SMMA content. You go on their channels, less so Iman these days, but especially Joel Kaplan and Jordan Platten. When you look at their channels, everything's about how to start an agency, how to get leads, how to use AI to sign clients. It's very beginner friendly SMMA content to get people out of the matrix. They want to start an SMMA, those are the two people they probably funnel into. I can say the same about Charlie Morgan right now. He's kind of steered off into a different avenue related to mindset and all of this type of content, but before this he was really in the SMMA vibe too. These three are like your three pioneers of the SMMA content on YouTube. But with all of these SMMA gurus, they all have courses to sell you, but where did you find these people? It's not like you phoned them up, or it's not like you searched for them on Google. You found them on YouTube, you found them on social media. All of these people don't really have SMMAs no more. They're not calling up local restaurants. They're not calling up local hairdressers or local med spas. They're making their money because it's a much easier business model to scale, because you're not phoning up all these people. All you're doing is having coaching calls once a week, twice a week, and you record a bunch of course material and it's there for you to see. So what they're doing is they're using their social media, and especially they're using their YouTube channel to funnel you into their audience. All of these people, what are they actually doing? They're speaking about all this SMMA content, how to grow your agency, how to grow your consulting program, how to grow your course, whatever it is, they're all speaking about this, but in turn they're growing their personal brand, and they're using you to grow their personal brand. Because the more you watch these people, the more you like them, the more you trust them, the more you have all of this insight into them, you realize that these people are the go-to when it comes to SMMA or whatever it is in this niche, or any particular niche, but you realize these people are the specialists when it comes to it. So if you look at someone as a specialist, how easy is it to buy a course from them? It's so easy. You're going to spend £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 because they've made their content so watchable, so bingeable, that you've gone through every single one of their videos, and now you say maybe it's time to take action. They are the person, or they are the people you're going to be spending your money on, as opposed to the random people you see on Instagram and TikTok. Now, when we think about Instagram, when we think about TikTok, when we think about all of these different short form social media platforms that these people haven't really grown their mark on, the reason why it's not particularly the best place to grow your personal brand, or the best place where you can become a market leader in your industry, I think it's because it's just the nature of short form content. Let me give you an example. So let's say you're always scrolling through social media. If you go back an hour later and I ask you, hey, what did you just watch on TikTok for the past hour? I promise you, your brain is going to be frazzled. You're not going to really remember much. Not much of the information that you saw on TikTok is really going to hit you. But if I tell you, what did you spend the last hour, or how did you spend the last hour on YouTube, you'll remember every single video that you watched. And this is what is the most important thing about YouTube. Firstly, you actually remember what you watch. And I know this sounds a bit weird, but YouTube is amazing at the fact that, I'm not talking about YouTube Shorts by the way, but long form YouTube content is amazing because you really get sold onto any process. So essentially, when it comes to all of this YouTube content, it means that all of these gurus that you see and all of the people that you really resonate with, they're already 10 laps, 20 laps ahead of you, because they've completely automated their YouTube system now. You know that, or they know that however many videos we make, we know we're going to get this many clients, we know we're going to get this many sales calls, we know we're going to get this many appointments, we know we're going to get this many people interested in our lead magnet, which is, if you guys don't know what a lead magnet is, it's something that entices you to give out your email or to give out your phone number, and they'll give you free value. But they've automated their YouTube to a point where they know everything, or all the numbers that work, or all the processes that go into signing a client. So this leads me on to one of the bigger things. For you watching this video, I don't know what stage of your marketing journey that you're on, but you really know that all of these people, what they're so good at is driving attention to themselves and driving attention to their product. So for you, what does it mean? Does it mean that you should create Instagram content? Does it mean you should create TikTok content? Does it mean you should create YouTube content? The answer is you should be creating content on wherever you can. But the social media that you should focus mostly on is YouTube. The reason why I say this is because YouTube offers two different really good benefits. It offers top of funnel and it also offers middle of funnel. Now, top of funnel means, if you just picture a funnel, it means that it's attracted to the general audience, it's attracted to the mass market. So you make content that you can relate to, but you can make content that relates to everyone. So this content could be, I don't know, 5 books you've read, or not sure, mindset habits, or really things that are popping today, or really things that are popping, or maybe some things that are controversial. Anything that gets attention, that's what YouTube can do in terms of its top of funnel service. But this is where YouTube trumps every single social media. Write this down if you're watching it. YouTube also offers middle of funnel. Now, in middle of funnel, it means that you already have the attention, but where are you sending this attention to? And if you have a service or you have a product that you want to sell, you want to send the attention right into the product. So in this, you're going to be showcasing how-to videos or client results or things that you could use this product for. This part of YouTube is so underrated because all of these people that create short form content, they don't have this service. You can't nurture someone off a 30-second clip. And in this middle of funnel content, what you're doing is you're building your personal brand. You're doing what Jordan Platten did, what Iman Gaji did, what Joe Kaplan did in this industry. You're making people know, like, and trust you. And when people know, like, and trust you, it makes the sale so much easier. It's so much easier to sell something to your friend as opposed to selling something to a complete stranger. So if you guys want to steal their strategies whilst you're building your name, whilst you're calling up all of these local businesses, whilst you're doing all of this, you need to be making content, and more importantly, you need to be making YouTube content of all of the processes that your business does. It's what I'm doing right now, and I think especially when it comes to my target audience, they need content like this to really resonate, or they need content like this to really understand the service that I provide. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, just know that YouTube is going to be your best friend. It could be through any content that you make. It could be whatever you do. Make sure the content that you make lies on YouTube because it sells for longer, and it also means that people can really see your personality as opposed to just a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute script that you write for Instagram Reels. It's not good enough anymore, because when you're competing with all of these people for attention, it means that it makes it so much harder for you to stand out. And when you can't stand out, there's no point of even having a service. So get that attention top of funnel, nurture people middle of funnel, and that's pretty much it. And you'll really be able to sell. And that's what I'm planning on doing. And that's what has helped me so far scale my company to about 6 or 7K a month. I'm trying to get to 20, I'm trying to get to 30. So if you guys want to join my journey, I don't know, what do they say now? Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you very soon for another video. Take care.